Hi and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I am Rachel Thompson Phillips, the creator of the BU Oracle cards and the Sacred Oracle online program. This week's energy forecast is for April the 25th through till May the 1st, with the overall theme being let go, then let go some more. Let's go in and explore the messages coming through each card for this week's spread. Monday and Tuesday is the card of uniqueness. Wednesday through till Friday is the card of love, and the weekend's message is speak your truth. Now, with the beginning of the week being around share your uniqueness, it's about being able to be you, and it is in the most authentic version of self. This is a moment to understand that the world is craving for you to be able to sprinkle your own kind of magic out there in the world, for you to be able to access and share all of your unique talents, skills, and gifts, because that's what makes you you. That's those types of things are where we access our passion. And when we're doing things that we're incredibly passionate about, it's amazing how it just oozes out of us, and people become magnetic to your passions because they're a part of what allows you to be able to shine the most. So Monday and Tuesday is about the thing that comes through the most around this is stop letting the fear of judgment, worrying about what other people think, criticizing your own self or comparing yourself to others, and just really embody every part that makes you you, because that is just amazing. You were put on this earth with your own specific set of DNA codes for you to be able to share out there in this world. Now, we all have faults and flaws, there's no denying that, but that's what also makes you who you are, about being able to honor them, to be able to respect that you are one part human and one part soul and spirit. So therefore you understand that there are parts of you that still make mistakes. That's exactly what you're designed to do, is learn through our mistakes. So stop worrying about trying to make everything perfect before you share it out there in the world, or sharing parts of yourself around with the world. It's a matter of just letting that all go and just let yourself be you in the most authentic version of self. Then we come through to the midweek, which is the love. As you continue to share more parts of yourself and letting go of doubts and fears and worries and judgments and criticisms. And this is the moment that it's creating more available space in you. And this can be the time where people can feel the most uncomfortable, because there's like this void spot within your own self. This is where the love card comes in, and it shares a message of saying, love up on yourself. Ask yourself, what do I need right now to feel supported, nurtured, and loved? And therefore allow that guidance to be able to allow you to keep sprinkling your magic out there in the world. The more you give to yourself, the more you nurture yourself, the more you honor what it is that you desire, allows you to come to a place of feeling more and more comfortable with yourself. This reminds me of a message that my husband used to say to me, you always want more. And at first I used to think that that was said from criticism, and I used to defend it and felt like I needed to justify it. Then one day something in my brain snapped, and I just went, yes, of course I do want more. And there is nothing wrong with wanting more. We're designed to have more, or else we end up settling for mediocrity. So let yourself wish and want for more, understanding that you have all of the capacity within you to be able to go out there and achieve and get whatever that more looks like for you. So the more that you nurture and nourish yourself, the more that you access your truth around what you want for being, what that more looks like for you, that is also a way in also supporting and nurturing and nourishing and loving up on yourself by accepting that you do wish and want for more. Then it comes through to the weekend's message around being able to speak your truth. All of this is setting you up for being able to look at what are those dreams that you want. On Saturday evening is the new moon here in Taurus. It's also an eclipse new moon as well, which makes it super special. And I'm going to go in and share some more information around that later towards the week, towards the end of the week. So it actually falls really early Sunday morning, so when you want to do your new moon intentions can be on the Saturday evening. So that's about looking at, by you being able to access and honor around what it is that you want more, it gives you access to being able to really embody those dreams and desires and that vision that you want for yourself, so that you have the capacity to therefore sit in a space of truth and be able to write down what your new moon intentions are. Being completely transparent about your dreams, your desires, so therefore you know where to be able to channel your energy. This also gives you an indication as you reflect and review around what it is that you deeply desire for your manifestations and intentions. It also will give you an indication of being able to reveal where your gaps are. This is also incredibly paramount, because our gaps give us the indication of letting us know where we need to be able to strengthen and tighten things up. This also comes from that place of transparency and full authenticity in being able to understand what your weaknesses are. Therefore, you can go in and start, when you're writing out your new moon intentions, start looking about all your actionable steps. You also know that some of the action needs to be channeled towards being able to strengthen those gaps. So it could be, you could find that your emotions deviate through different periods of that cycle of the moon, because the new moon intention is about being able to set the wheels in motion, and that goes through that cycle for 28 days, 29 days, for you to be able to apply the action to be able to make those dreams come true. So you may find that through certain periods where the moon is in its cycle, you may find there is a slump in your energy. You could find that you have moments where self-doubt creeps in or sabotage behavior comes in. And therefore, when you start to honor those types of things within your own self, you can start setting in wheels in motion to strengthen them. Or if you're finding that you're getting distracted by outside external forces, become really aware of that. Move into the consciousness of accepting that that is where a gap has been, and therefore the moment that you can accept it fully, therefore allows you to take full ownership and empowerment to be able to go, these are the steps I'm going to put in place. The moment that I recognize that I've moved into a space where my gap is, and I already recognize that and have the capacity to know what I need to do to create change and strengthen those gaps. So remember, our gaps are just as vital, knowing what they are, as much as knowing what our dreams and desires are, because where our gaps are can be where energy leaks out. And by understanding what they are, it's almost like putting a plug in that gap where it's leaking and start filling it in with even more empowerment steps to be able to therefore reflect back into being able to work towards being able to achieve your dreams. So we're always being asked to let go of the desire to hold on to things, let go of the desire for things to be perfect, let go of denying what it is that you want, let go of the excuses that we may have all hidden behind. This is a moment where the veil starts to become very thin, and we start to become so incredibly real and raw with ourselves. And so this is the moment where we feel very, very empowered. So this week is a lot of home truths, a lot of aha moments, because excuse me, when you can also recognize your gaps, it is an aha moment, because you're like, oh my God, yeah, I do have a tendency towards that. Sweet, cool. Let's shift on and fill that space in with something even more powerful. So each part is about letting go, letting go, letting go, so that you have more space within you to be able to receive more of what it is that you do want, that is in complete alignment and congruency with your new moon manifestations and intentions. So it's an incredibly exciting week ahead. So I wish you all an incredibly amazing week ahead. Now, don't forget, look out for the email on Friday where I'll go in and I'm going to do more video around what a new moon eclipse means in Taurus, to give you some indication on how to work with that energy over the coming 28 days after the new moon hits. So much love to you. Take care, and I'll see you guys again soon. See ya.